Our oldest son, Nicholas, at a very young age, I'd say around 2, is when we noticed that he struggled talking. We noticed that he was different and not like most kids. We found out that he had ADHD. Later on, we found out he had a central auditory processing delay. And then from there, we found out he was on the spectrum. He was a high-functioning autistic child. So it just seemed like every year, every visit with a doctor or a therapist, there was some other type of diagnosis being handed out.
We never accepted that. We always went on the side of true. If God says it's possible, that's what we're gonna believe, even if it doesn't happen.
And so at an early age, with so many people, doctors and therapists telling us what he couldn't do, your child will forever struggle with comprehension.
It was just really hard for me back then just to say a simple sentence. So I said my first sentence when I was around 7 or 6. So it was a long process.
You know, as far as Nicholas's challenges go, it was never easy for him, and it was always kind of a roller coaster for him to find his way. And, he faced a lot of trials and tribulations in the classroom, academically.
So when people told me, Nick, you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna be able to do this in the future, I was like, okay, we'll see about that.
He was one that was in the classroom all the time asking for help or saying, I'll stay inside during PE or during recess to finish this, because he wanted to work hard and he wanted to be successful.
Even though people are saying all these to you, they can't define me, because I'm me. They can't say what I can't do.
So my mom has been speaking affirmations over Nicholas's life. You are mighty in the land. You stand out and you are set apart. You are victorious. You are not average, but a child of the Most High God. You are God's masterpiece, anointed, richly rewarded, strong, humble, loving, kind, wise, bold, and aggressive, restored, vindicated, and redeemed. All is well with our souls. So this is a prayer that she prays every morning, and she's called to say, I'm watching Joe Osteen this morning. He spoke so many positive things.
So there's always been people telling me negative stuff, but thanks to my support system, my family, they always just help me. It helped me tolerate, to ignore that, to challenge it.
It was so important that we reminded him daily of the things that he could do. And so we tried to always create an environment around him that was positive. So deposits, we wanted to make sure that there was always some type of deposit being made in his life as opposed to a withdrawal, because every day there was a withdrawal, things that we couldn't control. But we just made sure that he knew that you are capable, you are enough, you are smart, you are intelligent. Once Nicholas transitioned into junior high, we definitely saw that there were changes, that he was progressing along, and we really feel that sports played a big part of that. It gave him a newfound confidence.
Since I was always active, I had a knack for playing basketball and stuff like that. I said, okay, let's try basketball, let's try soccer, because I love to run. They said that, I love to run.
You saw it transfer over into the classrooms, because we saw then at that point he was able to follow multi-step instruction. So as a whole, we feel that sports just impacted him in a very positive way.
He was constantly doing his own work. He put in the time on his own. He stayed up late. He didn't go out and do things that other kids did because he wanted to get the job done. And that's exactly what he did.
The doctor said I was not gonna be able to do good, in math, reading, and all that. My favorite subject was math and science. So I enjoyed trigonometry, college algebra, pre-algebra.
The doctors and the therapists telling us that Nicholas would struggle in all of these areas with math and comprehension. Those words being spoken that really broke our hearts early on, they were wrong. Okay, they were just wrong. Nicholas completely flipped the script and showed that with hard work and determination and a strong work ethic and having faith and belief in himself, he just proved them all wrong. To get the call that he was going to be Arkansas High's valedictorian with the highest GPA ever in the school, there were no words. I squealed for about a couple of minutes.
When I found out that I was actually valedictorian and had the highest GPA at the school, I didn't believe it. I thought I was dreaming. Like, there's no way. I'm not the smartest kid. There's no way. But it's not because I was the smartest. It's because how hard I worked, how much I committed to it.
So outside of earning a 4.8 GPA, Nicholas finished high school with 64 college credits. And he also was accepted into over 45 universities, and he received over $1.5 million in scholarship offers. So to say he knocked it out of the park is an understatement.
As we step into our purpose, I'm reminded of Jeremiah 29:11. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future."
All right, y'all, Nicholas is with us on the front row here. Nicholas and his family, so awesome. Hey, we're proud of you. We celebrate what God has done in your life, and oh boy. Wow. It's mom and dad, grandmother, brothers, aunts, a lot of the family here from Texarkana today, and wow, so awesome, story of faith. And man, Nicholas, we're proud of you. And you know, it's awesome to have parents that speak faith into you like that, and grandparents that do that. Boy, it makes a difference what people are speaking over you. And just, you know, people don't have the final say, God does. People don't determine our destiny, God does. So God bless you guys. Thanks for being with us today. You can be seated.